Okay, day 17, out here still working with my compost. I'm going to teach you a little bit today about top dressing your lawn. Compost has a buffering agent which is helpful, so you can see, if you take a shot of the lawn here, you can see that I have a little bit of moss in the lawn, and this compost will help knock back the moss a little bit because it has a little bit more of an alkaline pH. In here I also have tons of crocus, which are just passing, so now's a good time, just as the grass is emerging, to do a top dressing. So I just take the compost and I spread it around on top of the lawn. And then what I want to do is just rake it through the lawn so that I get the grass to come back through. I don't have any heavy clumps. And what this will do will help the new grass have a little bit of organic fertilizer, and it'll become more active as the soil temperatures warm up. But you'll notice that the dark color of the compost itself will attract the sunlight to help warm up, so it'll be sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy. If I had grass seed, now would be a good time to put it down. But in general, when you're working in the backyard or working anywhere with grass seeding, typically you'll just do a little bit overseeding in the spring, and then if you want to totally redo your lawns, the best time to seed them is in the fall. In the spring, all we're trying to do is try to get the plants to come up and fill in the space and outcompete the weeds, which is about mowing the grass a little bit higher. So when I was talking yesterday, I was talking a little bit more about the carbon dioxide and sequestration. So now they're actually using grasslands as ways to sequester carbon into the soil. So by putting compost onto your lawn will help it sequester some of that carbon, which will help with global warming. And you're going to have a much healthier lawn. If you choose to use a little bit of fertilizer, I would do it just in the fall. In the spring, we tend not to need as much, but in the fall, right as the plants are spreading sideways, is a good time to hit it. Otherwise, I would just stick with the compost, and that would be great. All right, so my daughter Addie was asking me what's in compost. Obviously, you can see this little critter, the earthworm. He's out and ready for fishing day. And so basically, it's full of a lot of mycelium, fungus. There's some roots helping to do the breakdown. But the compost itself is made from leaves, and I usually incorporate a fair amount of sticky or woody material that helps with lignin in the soil, which is great for plants. Also, when I do either a wood fire in the wintertime or I have stuff from the fireplace inside, I'll take that and throw that into my compost, as well as at the end of the season when I have pots or potting mix, or anytime I do gardening and I dig a hole someplace else, I'll take that extra soil and throw it onto the compost pile. All that creates a healthy ecosystem where you can tell that that it's not too acidic, otherwise we wouldn't have our earthworms. And this is like magic gold for your yard. So this year I'm going, because I have so much time, I'm going to be spreading it everywhere that I can get rid of the pile. So I hope you guys are all thinking about this and getting your compost down and then rethinking about starting a new one. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks.